Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. First and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. Past midfield to the 45. The speed on display. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing right away is Allen. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, home. Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
On play action, Allen in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Quarterback's having a hard time establishing any sort of rhythm here early against this defense. He fails to connect on the first down pass. They give him another opportunity through the air on second, and it gets even worse. If they can't protect the quarterback and they can't get him some easy completions, it just makes everything for this play caller that much more difficult.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, Their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Buffalo. Again, it's Allen to the air. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Loose inside the 30. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play for the Jets. 62 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they...
That's going to be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bills. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They needed 2 and gained 6. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. They'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Slot man in motion right.
Where's that?
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Where's that?
They go play action now. Here's Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Johnston motioning over.
Look out.
Play action. It's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Hey, tight. Half. Stop. Go.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Here's Hall. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here comes the screen to Spears. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Little test the wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll run. It's Hall. Powering forward. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
James Cook, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
56, 56. Hey, home. Middle. It's on.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got it! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to...
That'll be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the give, it's Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is caught. Breece Hall. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Jets have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Alert!
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's just pushing guys out of the way. Powering forward for a gain of 8. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What's that?
Allen going to give it to Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
What's that?
On play action, Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain there of 27 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Cooks. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Here's Cook. And he will fight his way to the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh-ho! And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Half 85, half 85. What's that?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Regular. Look out.
Handoff, running left. This is Cook. Second down and 8.
56.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Bills. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Bills have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff.
The Jets take over first and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
Give up the middle with Hall. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Looking downfield for Coleman. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. They'll run with Cook. And he's got another one. James Cook. Touchdown Buffalo. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get about 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Jets first down. They will run it over center with Hall. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. They'll run. This is Hall. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. Hall, a first down and more. What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Oh, look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and
he will score again. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good, and the Jets will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Half 85, half 85. That's it.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Alert! What's that?
To throw is Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. On the handoff, this is Cook. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Alert! What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Allen. This is intercepted.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to lead to a fourth down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Regular. Alert! What's that?
Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
56. Monday. Off 52. What's that?
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
What's that?
Allen to throw. Throw on the run is complete.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
What's that?
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you, the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
Look out!
Now it's Allen. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Jets have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit.
Breece Hall. Breece Hall. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, New York. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Look out!
Now the give to Cook, running right. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. On second down, Cook. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Middle. Alert! Out! Return!
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Cook. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Off 52.
They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air.
The Jets take over first and 10. They're on the 30-yard line.
Here's first down.
18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
Here's Hall. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. They'll work now on second and 4. They'll run it with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's first and 10. He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. As if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now a first throw here in overtime. To the tight end, likely. Down the sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. For an injured player. Here's Hall. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Hall. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York.
And with these new overtime rules in the postseason, Mike, remember, most teams want to go on defense first. But here, they get the ball first, and they go down and score. Now their defense knows we have to hold them out of the end zone, and we find ourselves moving on.
Next to score, Jets 49, Bills 42.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Alert! 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 What's that?
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Middle. What's that?
Here's Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Tight. Half 10. Middle. Alert! 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 What's that?
Allen on 3rd down. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he will go all the way. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Buffalo. You had a feeling hoping they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and the win.
Miller! Half. What is that?
Allen. That is hot. The risk pays off. They come back to win it by 1 here in overtime. So it's a win here for the Bills. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner, but they will advance in these playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.